All right, so I believe we are live. I believe we're live. So good evening, everyone. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys, girls. Welcome to the ninth day of this conference. Welcome to the ninth day. We have gone from day one to day nine. And, before this conference, I was skeptical. Will this hold? Will people come? Will the guests agree? But like play, this is the ninth day, and we are almost at the end of this conference. I want to believe it has been very, very um, impactful. I want to believe we've learned a lot from the different speakers. I want to believe we've gotten one or two things that can help your business, that can help you sell more without stress, that can help you reach more customers, help you make more sales, help you grow your business, um, you know, with ease. All right, so you're welcome to this ninth day. So far, we've looked at so many different um, ways you can sell more, you can reach more customers, you can grow your business. And several speakers have spoken on several different ways to do that. We've looked at how affiliate marketing can help you sell more, how storytelling can help you win people's hearts and ultimately get them to buy from you. We've looked at how to generate leads, nurture them, and convert them. We've looked at how to sell more using advertising. We've looked at how to sell using copywriting. We looked at the need for quality visuals when you're trying to build a brand online and get people to buy from you. We've also looked at yesterday how sales funnels and sales pages can help you sell easily, help you sell automatically, even in your sleep. So if you missed any of these sessions, I would advise you take time. They are all on this channel. Go through and watch them. They are very, very impactful sessions. All right. Today, by God's grace, we have another explosive session. Our guest is already around, and I'll be bringing him up shortly. Our guest is someone I've learned a lot from, someone I follow closely, someone I volunteer for, and someone who walks the talk. Okay, when it comes to closing in Africa as a whole, the Markson is in the top echelon of closers in Africa. I don't think we can call five closers in Africa without mentioning Victor Maxim. He and his students, they have done thousands of dollars in deals. Okay. And since I started following him and learning from him, and I even joined his Academy of Closing, I know how easy it has been for me to close deals, how easy it has been for me to sell with closing. All right, so Victor Massey is here today. I'll be bringing him up now. He'll be teaching us how you can sell without stress using this skill called high ticket closing. High ticket closing, right? So I believe he'll be coming up now. I've added him to the stream so he can share with us in the next maybe 45, 50 minutes what he has for us. All right, so as we wait for him to come up, please, if you can see me, if you can hear me, let me know. Let me know where you're watching from. I always like to know where you are joining us from. Do we have anybody from Lagos, from Ugwuja, from Port Harcourt, from Kentucky, from Accra, from Lome, wherever you're joining us? Sir Victory, welcome, sir. Good evening, sir. Can you hear me clearly?
Yeah, thank you. Evening. Great
You're
honor to
welcome.
happy to be here. Thank you so much for inviting.
It's a pleasure. It's a pleasure to have you here, sir. You're welcome. Although your audio is echoing and your video is frozen, your video is frozen. I can only see a picture.
To
I can
do
see.
this, celebrate
Okay, I can't really hear you, sir. I can't really hear you. Your audio is
You
breaking.
are great.
Is it just me? Please let me know if you can hear him. Can you hear me, sir? Can you hear me very well? Let me know if you can hear him very well. Let me know if you can see him well as well. And let me know if you can hear me and if you can see me. All right. So, Queen, let me. Can you hear him? Can you hear me? Okay. Let me know if it's from my end because I cannot make out what he's saying. Let me send him a message. Sabrina, if you can hear me, just check your Telegram. Check your Telegram if you can hear me. Okay. Okay, you can hear me, but you can't hear him. Yeah, it's the same thing for me. Um, I think his network is not strong. Okay, he has even gone off. All right. So I believe he will join us back. But as we wait for him, um, let me know what you've learned so far. If you've been following us from day one, or if probably you've been part of any of the sessions so far. How was the session that you were part of? How was it for you? Did you learn something? Was it enlightening? Let me know quickly. Just put it in the comments. So far, has this conference been a blessing? Are you glad you are part of it? Yes, it's free, but it is also freemium. There's a lot and lot of valuable insights that have been shared in this conference so far. So I hope you're picking something and I hope you are applying it. Okay. So I'm trying to add Coach Victory back. Let's add him back. Coach Victory, can you hear me? Wow, network is really not helping us. Our network has not been bad so far. Why is today being a problem? Why is today being a problem? I can't hear you, sir. I can't see you. I can't hear. I can't see. I can't hear. I can't see. Please pardon us. The network is not helping out. Our guest is trying to join, but then network is bouncing him from the studio. He's supposed to show us how to sell without stress using high ticket closing. Okay, closing is the skill of helping people to buy. Closing is helping people to buy. Okay, getting people to pay you for whatever it is you are selling or whatever product you are offering, whatever service you are offering. Closing is how you get them to make that payment. Okay, because you can, convince them, but until they get over that final hurdle and make that payment, the deal is not yet complete. So closing is how you complete the deal and you get them to make that final payment. What is happening?
Awesome. Can you hear me now, please?
Yes, I can hear you. I can hear you now. I think network is better now.
Okay. Very connected. Good evening, guys. Good evening, everybody. It's remarkable. Thank you,
All right, so
Godsplan, for inviting me to do this. Tonight, I'll be taught how without stress, high ticket services, how to close high ticket deals with stress. Very quickly, what exactly is high ticket? I was going to start by explaining what high ticket closing is. So high ticket is selling service worth $1,000 and more. Selling services or worth $1,000 and more. So somebody, I want your team, right? Academy of Close for me. I said, okay, that's great. We can, right? What kind of services do you sell and how much do you, right? And he told me, he said, well, yeah. I had to call his attention, right? I had to call his deals and low ticket deals. Let me tell you what I not and what it is, right? So many Nigerians, right, or not just Nigerians, Africans, think that the fact that they can just be ahead others, right? They suffer. And while that is great, you, you need to understand that IQs are not the price that clearly. Right, the fact you can afford 200K doesn't mean it's high ticket. So what is high ticket and what exactly is not high ticket, right? So high ticket deals are $1,000 and more. Mid ticket deals are deals that start from $500 and more, and low ticket deals are deals that go from $499, $400, and the rest down to from $10 to $499. These are low ticket deals. $10 to $499 or $400. These are low ticket deals. So you need to take note of that. Take note of the high ticket deals. Take note of the low ticket deals. Take note of the high ticket deals and take note of the low ticket deals. Now, that being said, let me move right. Now, how exactly can you move from just selling low ticket, high ticket deals? First of all, it starts from the mind, right? It starts from the mind. The same energy you put in pursuing that customer that will pay you $10 is you just need half of that energy to pursue or to help an high ticket client who has your money, the money for your product, to buy your product, right? Like I said, I'm going to say that again. The energy you use to pursuing a low ticket client to buy a low ticket service, and they give you all that stress, you need just half of that energy to closing a high ticket client. That is to say, you need to stop selling to those who cannot afford your product. You need to move to start selling to those who can afford your product. I'm going to say that again. You need to move those who cannot afford your product to those who can afford. These are the things you need to understand when selling. Move away from those who cannot afford your product to those who can product effortlessly. Right? To help, this will not just only help your morale, it will boost your confidence. Right? Help you never underestimate yourself, because already you'll be passionate about help. Now, you sell these services without stress. Like I said, it starts with the mind, right? Your mindset. It starts with the mind. Energy, like I said, you put into selling low ticket deals. If you put energy in selling a high ticket product, you sell it rightly. Now, without stress, I already mentioned one thing you need to do. You need to sell to the right customer. Sell $1,000 service to someone who barely earns $50. They will struggle to buy your product. They will doubt you, and you doubt you, right? So whenever you're selling your product or you're selling your service, selling it to the right customer, right? And that's why everybody wants to sell a low ticket product or a high ticket product to what they call their customer avatar. I'm going to mention that you need to do what is called your customer avatar. So right in the customer avatar, you need to do what is called customer avatar. Customer avatar. Now, why should you do avatar? Why is it very, very important? Your customer avatar very, very important, because you cannot be selling to everybody. Is not your customer. Somebody go write that in the comments. Say everybody customer. Everybody is not. The moment you understand that everybody is not your customer, you move from selling to everybody to selling those who are sincerely made for your product, or sincerely have made what it is to get your product. Versace is not in Ocean begging you to buy. Versace maintains their cool by being in their store, and you are looking for a Versace shop to go buy their product. You to buy. You are reaching out to them to buy, right? You're reaching out to them to buy. Gucci will not come to your door to knock and say they are doing marketing to get you to know their customers, and their customers know them, right? They know their customers, and they are also strategically put themselves in such a way that their customers can find them. I'm going to say that again. They have strategically put themselves in such a way that their customers can find them. This side would help you to sell without stress. High ticket product. Now, if you are selling a low ticket product, you can put it in a way that people cannot find you, right? Although you'll be shooting yourself in the leg that way, you can still sell us, and they are willing to let not high ticket clients, even though they have the money, right? These people value their money. They value their money, they value their time. They know that they are spending their energy, their time on the right person, right? You want to be the right person for their product. You want to be the right person for their service, for that service, right? So you need to strategically position yourself in such a way that these people can find you. Strategically position yourself in such a way that these people can find you. Now, it will be very easier when they can find you, because already they would do their fact checking. There's something called fact checking when people buy. Fact checking is we check you out to see if you're a good fit, if we should trust you, and if we should buy from you. So you are listening to me currently, and many of your customers use Facebook, and you're not on Facebook. You are shooting yourself in the leg because you will struggle to sell. So the way out stress is to be strategically positioned on platforms your ideal customers are on, so that when they are searching for you, so let's say I sell high ticket services or high ticket product. Yes, I want to do, and I discovered that my customers are Facebook. Here's exactly what I'm going to do differently from every other person trying to struggle, fight, and do other things. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go to a strategic platform that I know my ideal customers are on, and strategically position myself there. Strategically position myself on that platform. And when I strategically position myself on, here's exactly what would eventually happen. These customers easily find me. I ticket send you a DM on WhatsApp to ask you if they should buy from you. People have ego. These people have other things in life, busy, and they have other things they are doing with their life, their time, and their business. So they are not just going to send you, oh, I like your face, and that's why I'll send you a DM on WhatsApp. Where is your WhatsApp number, first of all? So maybe you think that as a business owner, the only place to be is on WhatsApp. Wow, that's great. While some customers are there, it is not wise to be only on WhatsApp. It's not wise to be only on WhatsApp. People will first interact with you through your different social media platforms, strategic platforms. Now, you want to sell high-ticket services, you can be located on LinkedIn, like you see, or tell me LinkedIn is for professionals. It's for professionals, meaning they can afford your product. It's for professionals, great, but they can afford your product. A LinkedIn CEO can pay you $1,000 to run graphic designs for his company, right? Because you are high-end services, and not just only that, you can promote to your own audience and saying, I work for this CEO, and he's getting followers, and he's getting visibility, and all of that. Now, as a business owner, especially service providers, and not just only service free, let me advise you. Now, if you sell graphic design or you sell video editing as a services or as a service, what you are selling doesn't sell. So I know what you are selling currently. Many of your coaches teach you, oh, sell graphic design. That is great. I guarantee you, it's great. But what you sell, don't sell. Can you tell that CEO or can you tell that business owner that with graphic designs, I can help you increase your engagement? This is exactly what they want to hear, right? And you cannot be a graphic designer and we go check you on Instagram and you're on 70 followers. What you can offer, you're not even offering for yourself. Nobody's going to believe you. So one thing you want to do is you want to get your platforms right. So I always say to business owners like yourself that you should get your traffic right. Somebody go to the comment and say, get your traffic right. Go to the comment and say, get your traffic right. You need to get your traffic right. If you get your traffic right, many things will go right for you, right? This is exactly how to sell effortlessly, sell without stress. Now, there's something about traffic. The more people see that you are less desperate in selling, they'll be willing to give you their money. The more people can see that you are less desperate. So what exactly will make you less desperate? I will tell you that. But the moment people that I'm not concerned about your money, I know you have my money, but I'm not concerned about it. I am satisfied and I am just here to, you are in a helping business. Somebody go to the comment, say, I am in a helping business. You are in a helping business. And as someone who is in a helping business, that to ease our customers. So you are making to show help. One thing that would help you achieve that successfully, one thing that will help you achieve the result that you desire is that you have influx of customers. You have influx. The reason why you are desperate is because you have only one inquiring about your product or your services. I'm going to say that again. The reason why you are desperate is because you have only one customer inquiring about your product or your services. And customer can see this thing. Your ideal customer, they can see that you can't do without that money. They can see for you to need their money. They're not going to be willing to pass that money to you. People will be willing to pay those few doesn't need their money. I'm going to say that again. People are going to pay those that they feel do not need their money. They want to pay someone who is satisfied because they feel that person will not run away. So don't be desperate before customers. Don't be desperate before your destiny helpers. Don't be desperate before the should be serving. Right? You are in a helping business. You are not in a begging business. Go to Versace, and Versace is asking you or begging you, please buy our product. No, he's telling you, oh, what exact services, what exact do you want? What exact bag do you want to buy? What exact shoe do you want to buy? What do they make? You don't go to Samsung and Samsung is themselves to all this all Infinix, Ovo. They don't do that. They don't do that. You don't go to Infinix or you don't go to Samsung. Okay, Samsung, here's what to do. Please reduce your. It doesn't happen. And this is what you know if you are a big business owner or not. Small business owners have a pattern, and I'm going to teach you their pattern today. If you see a small business owner, how to identify they are small business, they hide their price. I'm going to say it again. Small business owners, they hide their price. I don't know what they are hiding it for. They hide their price. But you see high-ticket customers or high-ticket people who sell this product well and sell it well. These people are not ashamed to put in their price. Why they do that, I'm going to explain why they did it. They do that because they are trying to repel people who are not their customers. I'm teaching you how to sell without stress. The way to sell with stress is to go and hide your price and get people who cannot even afford your product to start saying, I am interested in your product. I am interested is not I can buy. Two different things. I am interested is not the same thing I can buy. Right? I'm interested is not the same thing with I can buy. So you want to identify who really are your customers. Identify that. And hiding your price. That's a sign that you sell low ticket services. That's a sign you serve low ticket customers and all of that. Small business owners, sure, yeah, right? They hide their prices. But you see, high ticket customers or high ticket clients, high ticket service providers, they open their price because what they are trying to achieve is this: to repel customers who are not theirs, and they are trying to attract customers who are theirs. Now, how to sell without stress using or selling high ticket services or using the high ticket closing approach. Here's what to be comfortable in options. Options makes
Okay, I can't hear him again. I think his network is acting up again. Please, if you can hear me, let me know in the comment that you can hear me. Okay? But I can't hear him again. Let me be sure it's not just me. Okay, you can't hear him as well. I think his network has frozen. So let's just give him some minutes. The network will either clear off or he will rejoin the session. But so far, um, I'm sure you've been getting a lot of value. Okay, I'm sure you are getting a lot of value. So he's going to rejoin us. But all these things you're hearing, please incorporate them in your business. See, if you keep doing what you've been doing, you will keep getting what you've been getting. So you're learning from people who are selling without stress. So try to practice what you're learning. Okay. First thing, see, one of the easiest ways to sell is when you have traffic. So always generate leads for your business. That was why I made sure we looked at lead generation. Always generate leads. If you have an influx of leads, you will not struggle to sell because you have traffic. Traffic is the best way to sell. Okay. All right. I'm still waiting for our guests to join us. But please, I was emphasizing on the need to generate leads. Okay? Don't tell me you don't have the money. It's not the money that is the issue. You have not seen the importance of generating leads. Because there's no how you will tell me that as a business owner, in a whole month, in 2 months, in 3 months, you've not seen 5,000 naira to run a lead generation ad. And you should close down that business and go do something else. If in a month, 2 months, 3 months, you have not seen 5,000 naira from your business to generate leads, then you should close that business and go do something else. Many of you are struggling because you are not generating leads. You're just selling to the same 50 people. You're a business owner, you're a digital business owner, your WhatsApp status, only 20 people can see your status, only 50 status views. How you are expecting to sell? Every day you will litter your status with products. Every day you're selling to the same people. If these people could not buy from you last month, why do you think they can buy from you this month? How many of them do you think their conditions have changed that they cannot buy from you this month? Expand your reach, generate leads, bring more people into your space. See, if you're selling to 50 people and 2 people are buying from you, by the time you start selling to 100 people, 4 people will be buying from you. By the time you start selling to 1,000 people, 40 people are now buying from you. Sale is a game of numbers. So please generate leads. Okay? Funny enough, you can generate leads. Can you still hear me now? Okay, you can hear me now. Please let me know. You can generate leads even without spending money. The third day, the third session we had here was on lead generation. Please go and watch it. Please go and watch it. You can generate lead without money. Okay? You can generate lead without money. You can ask your audience. So all of you have audience. You have people that view your status that engage with your post. Put your stuff out there and ask them to repost for you. Ask them to repost for you. Okay, that's how you generate lead with your audience. Ask them to repost for you. They repost it for you, and you reach more people. You have friends, you have family. Ask them to repost your stuff for you. That one you don't have to pay. So you don't tell me money is the problem. Most of the time, you've not even understood why you should generate leads. You can generate leads with your friends, with your audience, with your associates. Please go and watch the day 3 and learn from that. But if there's nothing you take out to generate leads, if you have lots of people that are seeing your product, you will not struggle. But you have only 20 people seeing your product. Why would you be desperate? Okay, our guest is back. Let me add him back. Network today is really bad, so please bear with us. Okay, but anyhow, I know you're getting value. I'm getting value as well. Okay, so he said strategically position yourself. Okay, see, every platform has its advantage. Depending on what you're doing, you should know where your platform is. Okay, if you're a video editor, you're a video creator, YouTube and TikTok are your places majorly. WhatsApp is like general, but you should be on YouTube and TikTok especially. Okay, if you're someone that deals with pictures, you should be on Instagram. Maybe you sell fashion wear, you sell clothing and accessories, jewelry. Instagram is your place. You're a content creator, you're a content writer. Facebook, LinkedIn is your place. So strategically position yourself on platforms. Strategically position yourself on platforms. Some of you, the only place you're found is on WhatsApp. You are missing out because you have customers that may have reached you on TikTok, on Instagram, on YouTube, on Facebook. You're missing out on all these customers and you're focusing only on WhatsApp where you are not even running ads. So what exactly are you doing? What kind of business are you running? Spread your wings. I'll be opening a TikTok. I'm on every social media platform.
Okay, can you hear me now? Please, if you can hear me, just go to the comment and say I can hear you. If you can hear me, kindly go to the comment and say I can hear you. If you can hear me, please go to the comment and say I can hear you. Awesome. Thank you very much, Queen. All right. So let me just continue from here. So I was joining from my MacBook, but currently I just joined from my phone. So just like I was saying, I said that thank God God's plan was summarizing what I said. Right. So it's important that you identify your customer. The moment you can identify your customer, you will see that you have ease in selling your product. Right. You want to endeavor to start putting your price on your product, right? Whether it will attract you, what you are doing by putting your price on your product is you are attracting those who can afford it, right? You're attracting those who can afford your product. That's exactly what happens when you put the price on your product. You attract those who can afford your product, right? You attract those who can afford your product, and you repel those who cannot, right? High ticket services, you cannot see, you don't go to a big supermarket and then you are asking what is the price for this product. The price is stated there, right? You can find the price. It is easy, right? Go to where they sell these big televisions. You see the price there, 1 million. Whether it's in naira or it's in dollars. But you see, low ticket clients, they love to hide their product. I don't know why they do all of that, and at the end, they still do not make the sale. So, what is the use of hiding your product when you will not make the sale, right? So, endeavor to put out the price for your product. Endeavor to put out the price for your product. Another thing you want to do that'll be super helpful to you is have options, right? Have options, create options. So I am selling a high ticket product, I'm selling a high ticket services, but I also understand that my clients, all clients cannot afford high ticket services. So here's exactly what I'll do. I'm going to create something that they can afford, right? I'm going to create something that they can afford. Create options for your customers. I'm going to create something that these people can afford. So what can my customer afford? How much can they pay now? Right? I want to get the money from them. How much can they pay? If they can afford a $10 product, offer it to them, right? And you understand that
Okay. This network is really, really bad. It's really, really bad. It's raining on my end and it's raining also where our guest is. So that's why the network today is very poor, very bad. Or anyway, anyhow, um, we're going to do what we can, and wherever we stop, we will stop there. Okay. So, okay, I think he was talking about creating options. Yes, creating options is very important. Okay. Now, just like Evans said yesterday in doing his session, it is important that you have different options for different customers. See, all your customers don't have the same pocket. So if you sell only high ticket products, you'll be losing a lot of sales to those people that can't afford it. If you sell only low ticket products, you'll be losing a lot of high ticket customers. So you should have a lot of options. Okay, you can have a done for you service where you do everything for the client. You charge that one very high. You have a done with you service where you guide the customer to do it. You charge that one medium, and then you have a do it yourself service where you maybe prepare a video or an ebook that can guide them to do it by themselves, and you charge that one very low. Now, if you have these three options, then except the person is completely broke and they don't want to buy, they must buy something from you, because if they cannot afford the high ticket, they can take the middle one or they can take the lower one. But you have an option for them if they are serious about buying. So, as a course creator, as a digital uh, entrepreneur, have options. Okay, have options. Our guest is here. I really apologize for the whole breaks in transmission. Apologize for the whole breaks in transmission. But anyhow, we keep moving. We keep moving. We keep moving. I'm adding him back now. Let me know if you can see and you can hear me. Let me know if you can see and you can hear me as well, so that I won't be talking to myself.
Okay, thank you so much, Godsplan. Thank you for your patience, guys. Man, this is
All right,
8:59.
sir. Welcome back. Welcome back.
Thank you very much. And I have a meeting by 9 p.m. So let me quickly wrap up, right? And then I would speak to God's plan on what I possibly can do after this. I have a meeting by 9 p.m. Okay, just like I was talking about options, right? You need options for your product and services, right? So you're selling a high ticket product, which is very good, right? Create options for low ticket customers. So if they cannot afford this, they can afford that. Just like you go to a mall, you don't go to a mall and somebody's asking, please, okay, can you help me reduce the price for this thing? It doesn't happen, right? Because there is a price for everything, and you are only going to that which your money can afford, right? You're only going to that which your money can afford. This is the ability, this is the power of creating options. Your customers can go to that which their money can afford. So if they can afford this, you sell it to them. If they can afford that, you sell it to them, right? So create options for your customers. This is the way to sell without stress. This is the way to sell without stress, right? This is the way to sell without stress. Another thing you want to do that is powerful. This is 9 p.m. Right? Give me some minutes. Let me speak to someone. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. We can hear you.
Aw- Awesome. Maybe I'll just continue speaking while I speak to the person.
All right.
All right. So just like I was saying, coming. Just give me a minute, please.
Are you still there, sir? Okay, I think he. Can you still hear me, sir? I think he's frozen. All right, but can you guys still hear me? Can you still see me? I think we'll wrap up here, and he has already shared a lot with us. He was talking about options, okay? And like I said, have options for your customers. Have different options. Don't just create one service. There's something called a value ladder, where you have different products, different services of different prices. So that if somebody comes, they want the most expensive one, they get it. They want the cheaper one, they get it, but they must buy something from you because you have several options. If you have only one option, okay, look at how marketing works. If you have only one product, then anybody that comes to you has only two options: buy or do not buy. 50-50. Okay, buy or do not buy. But if you have four products, okay, welcome back.
Yes, thank you very much for your patience. So I actually have another meeting now, so I have to tell someone to cover up for me. So let me just quickly wrap up. So I joined my other meeting, right? So just like I was talking about options, right? So God's plan added that your customers have two options if you do not have an option. They either have the option to buy or to leave. But when you have an option, they either have the option to buy the higher one or the lower one. That way you are making sales, right? You're not losing customers, right? And also you are giving them the opportunity to taste of you, right? To verify you, to vet you, right? Sometimes low ticket products are vetting tools to tell people whether to keep buying from you or trust into buying your high ticket stuff. I know people who bought a 5,000 naira offer from me, but today spend as much as $1,000 for same or similar services. They possibly bought a low ticket class I was running, and they enjoy the class and they enjoy the program. Some persons just buy to, okay, they just want to check you out. It has happened to me hundreds of times. So somebody say, Victory, I've been hearing about you, but I really wanted to know if you are truly what people say about you. I said, okay, that's great. So they sign up for my low ticket product or low ticket course, and they see me teach with so much passion and energy and strength. And they are like, wow, if he can do this in a class of this price, what would happen when I invite him to my company? So why I'm talking about that, you don't only do this for products per se, you can also do this for services. So I'm a consultant for companies and business owners, and they invite me to come speak to their staffs. So sometimes it is either the CEO joining my program to see if I can deliver to his staff, and most times they don't even finish the program. They just feel, oh, this guy is a good fit. Sometimes it's just one program. And this is why I always tell business owners, whenever you are sharing, because part of one thing that helps you sell without stress is content. Somebody say content, right? Part of what helps you sell without stress is your content. So I say content is just like a mother. Our work is to nurture your audience, right? I know I say learn three skills as a business owner. If in case you have not heard me say it, hear it from my mouth today. As a business owner, you need to learn three skills. The first is copywriting, the second is traffic generation, and the third is closing. Without these skills, you cannot make money on the internet. I'm going to say that again. Without these skills, you cannot make money on the internet. So you want to learn copywriting, traffic generation, closing. These three skills will help you make money on the internet. But you know what content will do for you? Content, because you cannot be selling every day. If every single thing that you put out is all about sales, 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 I'll get fed up and tired of you, right? I'll get fed up and tired of you. So one thing to do is this: as a business owner, you want to move from just selling every day to inspiring or encouraging your audience, right? Either through your product or through your service, or how to use your product, right? So if I'm in a particular business, I'm going to be teaching my customer how to use the product. So let's say I'm in a shoe business. I'm going to tell them why shoes are important. I'm going to tell them the origin of shoes. I'm going to tell them who is currently not using shoe and the disadvantage they have, right? And slightly sell to them, right? It is called priming in business. Priming. I am priming my customers to wanting to like shoes. So I'm going to tell them the kings that are currently patronizing me, right? I'm going to tell them the perception that they can have from their customers when they buy my shoes or when they get shoes from me, right? That is going to give them the feeling that they desire, right? So you want to move from just sell, 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 sell to putting out content that sells. Content that sells will do something to you. It is going to help you, right, sell without stress. So content is another way of showing up on a daily basis, not trying to sell. Let me say that again. Content is another way of showing up on a daily basis, not trying to sell, but indirectly selling. I'm going to say that again. Content is another way of showing up daily, not trying to sell, but indirectly selling. So with content, I am inspiring you, but it's another way of showing you, guy, I'm still around, right? It's another way of showing you I did here. It's another way of showing you I'm alive. It's another way of showing you I'm still in business. It's another way of showing you this is the people who are helping. It's another way of showing you so many other things. So content, especially on a daily basis, will help your customers have that feel that you are not going to run away with their money. But imagine if you are this business owner, it is only the time you want to sell that you post on your status, or you post on, you write a Facebook post. They are going to get tired of you. They are going to get fed up of you, and they are not going to be inspired to buy from you. So one thing you want to do is you want to put out content on a daily basis that keeps people comfortable around you. This thing is going to help them get comfortable. It's also going to help them want to buy from you, right? It's also going to help them. Already they are checkmating you every day. Now let me give you something that you can look out and say, oh wow, so this is why they do this thing. Now, have you seen big business owners post their families, post their loved ones, post their spouse? If they want to get married, they somebody engage them, they're going to post it online. Their child did this, their child achieved this. Now, why exactly do they do all of that? They are doing all of that to make you feel comfortable around them. I tell business owners that it is easier to sell online than offline. It is easier to sell offline, rather. It is easier to sell offline than online. It is easier to sell offline than online. It is harder to sell offline, it is harder to sell online than it is to sell offline. Offline, I mean like physical business owners where you have to come to my shop to come and see me. Already, you come and see me and you know me. You know I cannot leave this shop. I rented this shop and I will not go. This is why Ponzi schemes, when they want to start their business, they know the questions that their customers will be asking. Do you people have a physical office? So they go and rent a physical office for you. And when they rent a physical office, you feel comfortable and you go and pay your money there. But it is still a Ponzi scheme, right? So it is harder to sell online, and it's almost easy. It is harder to sell online than it is to sell offline. Now, when you are now selling online, what do? You want to help them eliminate objections. So maybe sometimes bringing your loved ones would help people comfortable around you. Okay, I now know. It looks like I now know his family member. Sha. He cannot run. Right? Looks like I now know his wife. He cannot run. Looks like I now know his sister. He cannot run. Right? It's there's this human connection it does around people, right? And people love that feel. People love that feel. So don't be surprised when you see these big people talk about their family. They are only making people more comfortable around them, right? So can you impute this in your business if you do it right? Yes, right? You're going to see people are going to believe you, trust you more, and build that connection with you. If it is offline, I'll just go to your shop and know, okay, this guy's shop is located at number 56, so venue. And I've come about 3 times, 4 times, 10 times, and I found him here. He's not going to run away. But you see, when people want to buy online, they're like, these online people, sha, right? You hear those kind of things. These online people, sha, they don't trust you, right? They are afraid of buying from you, and they want to be sure that you will not run away with their money. So one thing you want to learn to do is you want to learn to impute, eliminate objections, right? Eliminate objections. If you want to sell effortlessly, you want to eliminate objections. You want to make sure you're talking to the right customer. You want to make sure you're giving them options. You want to make sure that you are selling. Now, here's another thing to do before I wrap up. Low ticket clients buy something, high ticket clients also buy something. Now, when you're selling to low ticket clients, you can use, oh, this offer will go away in 24 hours. They will buy. I can guarantee you they will buy. Because those people, they like rush life. They like, have you heard this word? Uzobu zobu. They like to run, right? Anything about race, it is low ticket clients, right? Anything about race, they like to run. They like rush life. But you see, high ticket clients want it easy and they don't want you rushing them. They want you to guarantee that this thing will be of help to them. They want you to see them right? I understand you currently know your business is not going fine. These and many more is what clients, I client love to hear. They love exclusivity. Don't tell them 2 million people have bought this product. This product that 2 million people have bought. So tell them I made this tie for 5 kings and you are the fourth king. They are going to value it. Wow, okay. It is $1,000, right? People are going to spend so much money on that product.
All right, so I think we'll wrap this up now. We've already spent more than an hour. If you have questions, please type them out. If there are no questions, let me know so that we can summarize quickly. If you have questions, please ask now. If there are no questions, then um, If there are no questions, then we'll end this here. Sorry, I'm writing something down. But if there are no questions, then I want to believe you have gotten value today. I want to believe you've learned something. Quickly, what did Victor Martin talk about? Number one, get your traffic right. You want to sell high ticket products without stress. Get your traffic right. Okay. Always look to generate leads. Let more people see what you're doing. Put your product in front of new people on a monthly basis, generate leads. On a monthly basis. Big companies run ads every single day. So it's not too much for you to do it on a monthly basis. 5,000 naira, budget 5,000 naira a month to run ads, whether it's on Facebook, it's on WhatsApp, it's on Instagram, wherever your business is. 5,000, 10,000 a month, run ads, bring new people. Maybe you spend that money, you get 100 new people into your space, maybe to save your contact on WhatsApp, or you get them to join your community, or you get them to follow your page. It's a boost. Out of those 100 new people, you could get 10 people that buy from you. If you do this every month, in 6 months, you have close to 1,000 new potential customers. But if you're not generating leads, who are you selling to? Who exactly are you selling to? The same 20 people. So generate leads, get your traffic right. Then he said position yourself strategically. Okay, know the right places to be. Like I've said, if your business is about videos, you should be on TikTok and YouTube. If your business is about pictures, you sell fashion items and all those things, or you're a graphic designer, Instagram is your place. If you're a content writer, you are a public figure, LinkedIn and Facebook is where you should be. So know the right platform for what you do. Do your research and figure out the right platform that is best suited, both the algorithm and the way the platform is structured for your business, and make sure you are there. And position yourself also means being accessible. Some of you, you are on platforms, but you're on private, or your contact details are not showing. How do people reach out to you? Okay, your bio is not optimized, your contact details is not showing. How do people reach out to you? So position yourself strategically, then create options for your customers. Okay, have more than one product or service, have different levels for your product, for your services. Have high ticket, mid ticket, low ticket, and it's very easy to do. For example, you're a book publisher like myself. How can you have different options? Your high ticket options could be, like I said, done for you service. So they just pay you and you publish their book for them. You go through all the stress and do everything. All you need to do is just send the finished book to them. Okay, and then you could also offer them mid-ticket service where you there is a done with you service. Just give me a minute. So a mid-ticket service is a done with you service. Okay, so in this one you can maybe go on a Zoom call or do WhatsApp or Telegram live with just that client, and you show them the steps to publish their book. As they are doing it, you're there with them. Okay, and then the low ticket service could be, okay, you create a video and send to them. This is how to publish your book, or you put together an ebook. Different options depending on their pockets they pay. All right, and then it talks about having content. Create content. It's quite unfortunate that the session we're supposed to have on content creation and content marketing didn't hold. I will still try to make it happen, but content is very important if you're going to really get people to trust you, to follow you, to buy into what you do. Then always make sure you are creating and putting out content, both expert content, um, personal content. Just put out things that make people, warm up to you, and then eliminate objections. Okay, eliminate objections. So the kind of things that people always complain about, remove it. Okay, preempt it and eliminate it. If people are always complaining that your product is too expensive, then go beforehand and explain, maybe in your content, in your video, that your product is not too expensive, it is for the right people. If people are always complaining, oh, I can't download this, maybe what you should do is put it in a place where they don't have to download, they can just watch it there. All right, so always eliminate objection. Oh, I don't have data for this. Can you put it in a format that doesn't require so much data? Eliminate objections. And then finally, exclusivity. You're selling high ticket products, see urgency, see scarcity, see bandwagon effect. It doesn't work for high ticket clients. Bandwagon effect means 1,000 people have bought this, 5 million people have bought this. It's not for high ticket clients. Scarcity, two slots left, one slot left. It's not for high ticket clients. Then there's one again I mentioned. They are not for high ticket clients. So for high ticket clients, focus on exclusivity. Okay, instead of trying to add them to your 5K class, sell a one-on-one coaching to them. All right, sell a one-on-one coaching to them. Sell a mentorship, maybe a month, 2 month, 3 month mentorship to them, and they will prefer to pay for that and learn from you directly, only you, at maybe even 10 times, 20 times the fee. All right, so um, I think that's what he mentioned. We'll end here because we spent a lot of time. We spent a lot of time already. Our guest is still here. Let me just, I think we should end here. I can't see any questions. So, oh my God. So let's just end this here. And tomorrow we'll be having another session. Tomorrow we'll be looking at how you can sell more using personal branding. Okay, who you are sells because of before whatever it is you are selling. So be ready, we'll be here tomorrow to show you how you can sell more using personal branding. Very important, very important. So don't miss it tomorrow. Tomorrow, 7 p.m. Come and learn how you can brand yourself properly to look like what you're selling so that people do not get turned off when they land on your page or land on your platform. All right, so let's end this here. Thank you so much for being here. I'll see you tomorrow. All right. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.